Well, just at the time of year that many are planning their holiday grocery list, news that you'll be spending more on food, almost 6% more compared to this time last year. James Murray breaks down the numbers.
If you're making a list and checking it twice, then you don't need StatsCan to tell you food prices have been going up.
I see it and we feel it.
Maria Ayala says examples are easy to find.
Last week they had the grapes on for 88 cents a pound, and today, as you can see, $1.49 a pound.
In aisle after aisle, in store after store, costs are climbing. The latest price check, a loaf of bread up almost 12% over last year, meat up more than 6%, fresh vegetables more than 13%. Overall, food prices were up 5.7%. Economists say this is actually a fuel price increase in disguise. Trucking and flying food to market is more expensive, and there are other hidden factors. At this one store, electricity costs jumped more than 25% in a year to $18,000 a month, every month. Passed on at the checkout. This Winnipeg charity buys food and sells it below cost to people with low or no income. Every bump in inflation makes this harder to do.
Right now, for example, we're not able to buy many of the softer or more exotic fruits that are available in the grocery stores. They're too expensive. We can't offer that.
Now what do?
Without.
So, is there any relief in sight? This food retailing expert says yes.
We have very stiff competition in Canada.
Competition that's about to get even more intense, with American retail giant Target coming to Canada, complete with grocery aisles. Food stores and retailers like Walmart and Shoppers Drug Mart should start to react within weeks.
People will start reducing their prices well in advance of that to hold on to market share. So I really think that the prices on food are going to come down.
A welcome gift we can all share, even if we don't get to open it until the new year. James Murray, CBC News, Toronto.
Well, our senior business correspondent Amanda Lang is here with more on how hard this is hitting Canadians. You know, inflation can also be a good thing. It's a sign of a good economy sometimes.
It's one of those interesting indicators. It's a little bit like the wet nose on a dog. It's kind of unpleasant, but it's a sign of good health. A little inflation is good. It's bad when our wages don't keep pace. You lose purchasing power, obviously. Well, take a look at this. Over the past year, the average wage is up less than 1%. That's that line. Inflation, almost 3%. So that's not a pretty picture. And as you heard just now, some of the components of it are really high. Gas, food, 13% year-over-year increases in gas, and that's non-discretionary for a lot of people. What we need to see is that wage component coming up. In a healthy economy, that'll happen naturally. It keeps pace. And you can see there was a bit of a lag there. So it may just bounce. If it doesn't, I'll be back here talking about something called stagflation. And I think we can all agree we don't want to talk about that.
No, it's probably not a good thing.
No.
Thanks, Amanda. Amanda Lang.